Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and apologies that this is a little bit delayed. The folders on X were down and they were down for about 5 hours. So yeah, a bit frustrating, but we can get straight into it now. I'm sure you've seen this already. It's the poster. We've been waiting on this. This is the poster for John Cena's final match. And there was a couple of things that we were waiting on. We was waiting to find out how they were going to communicate that it was John's last match. Would they completely change the Saturday night's main event name? Could they go with John Cena's final match or something like that instead? Or Thank You Cena? Or some people at the start of the year thought it would be good if the show would be called Ruthless Aggression, John Cena's final match, right? So we was waiting on that, and we was also waiting to know how the poster would look. So we've got our answers. So they are going with Saturday night's main event, but they have put John Cena's final match on it, right? Which obviously makes sense. I'm actually surprised it's that small. I really thought they would make that bigger and, you know, louder. And there's the poster. So they are really milking the fact that he is one of the greatest of all time. They're really milking his star power, his aura. I mean, it really comes across just how big of a deal this guy is. Like, you don't need to know anything about pro wrestling. It's got the word GOAT written behind this guy who's got a belt on his shoulder, right? Clearly that means he's a champion, although fun fact, he isn't right now, right? And there they've got the last real champion, which doesn't make any sense. Like, no one knows what that actually means. One last time. So I'm not down on it. I do really like the look of it. But, God, it's working overtime. It's really working overtime to try and communicate that this guy, whether you know him or don't know him, and obviously millions of people do, is a massive deal. And this is going to be his final match. So, yeah, I mean, it's quite surprising, honestly. I mean, you could probably show a picture of John Cena to my dad. He wouldn't know who it was. It's so easy to think that everyone would know who John Cena is, but there is a lot of people out there that don't. This poster needs to communicate that this guy is important and that he's about to have his final match. And I think this poster does a pretty good job of that. I'm just surprised that the final match bit is so small, as I said at the bottom. So, yeah, I know we've kind of really broke this poster down and analysed it, but I just wanted to point out a few things that jumped out to me, like the pose. Right, it's like he's taking in all of that admiration, and so we've got the pose, we got GOAT, we got the belt, we got last real champion written there, we got the gold kind of lettering as well, a little bit of class, and then down there John Cena's final match. So there we go, just me, thank you, as well as that Shaquem, thank you. WWE and Ghostwrite have announced a new exclusive John Cena figure to commemorate his final match on December 13th. So these are like really rare collectibles. Like, there's only so many of these that are going to be made, but I know like rich people collect these, so not the kind of thing I think we're going to be picking up. It's an 11-inch figure dubbed the You Can't See Me Ghost, right? And only 75 are being made available to the public. It's going to be on the website. It's going to be a blind Dutch auction. Bidding is now open, so you can put in a bid, and I'm guessing the top 75 bidders maybe get it. So there we go. That is what it looks like. These are now available, and they are going to be very expensive, I would imagine. So there we go. Okay, we don't need to jump into this because it tells us at the top, but some Smackdown news. Huge news on Friday. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton are going to team up to take on Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So that is a pretty big match. It is maybe another Vision match that people are going to roll their eyes at a little bit. I don't know. There is something special about Cody and Randy teaming together, though. That is pretty cool. So I'm not I'm not too down on it, but I do feel like I just need a break from Braun and Bronson matches, like them as a tag team. I just feel like I need a break. I just feel like I need a break from them, actually. I feel like I've just seen them so much recently on Raw and SmackDown. So, well, I'm getting them again on Friday against Cody and Randy. So, Raymond, shout out to you. Edward, thank you. So here, this is what happened after Raw. So this is some fan footage. You can see that's after the conversation. Roman just turns and doesn't even really acknowledge Jimmy. Doesn't even really acknowledge, like, there's Jimmy standing looking at Roman. I mean, he just didn't really get anything from him. He looks over at him. I mean, think about what Jey got. Jey got this big conversation, and Jimmy just didn't get anything. This is what happened after Raw. So we're actually seeing some fan footage. Some very interesting fan footage. So here, the only thing Jimmy got from Roman was a nod. Jimmy, I want you to F him up as soon as you can, says this person. So it is a very interesting story. Very interesting story. So Juan actually said, what about this? Now, I'm not really looking to put theories in here, but I am really engaged in this. So Juan said, I know they are on separate brands, but what if Jimmy joins Solo and the MFTs? And I thought that was really interesting because it's really easy to forget that Solo is his brother as well. Like, it's easy to forget because obviously when you think of Jimmy and Jey, you think twins, and so they've been together all the time. Solo doesn't really look like them, and he's obviously, came along much later, and he is their younger brother, but he is their brother, so he could ditch one brother and go and join another brother, right? And plus also, we never know when we're going to get a draft. And plus also, it doesn't really make any difference about switching brands because Sammy did it, right? I mean, we've moved people around. Julia did it. She went over to SmackDown. So we see people switching brands and moving around. And who knows when we might get a draft. So him going over to SmackDown would not be crazy. And him joining up with the MFTs and Solo. It's a possibility. I'm not going to say it's happening, but it's a possibility. I thought it was interesting. Ivan, thank you. So sources at Fightful have said that NXT call-ups are being held close to the vest, which we don't say. We say close to the chest, and are less strict as talent getting off of NXT TV just to go to the main roster. I found the wording of this to be very confusing. Like, I couldn't figure out what they were actually trying to communicate. But basically what they're saying is that anyone going from NXT to the main roster, it's on kind of a need-to-know basis. That information is really hard to find out. But the other thing is that back in the day, when you went to the main roster, that was it. You was done with NXT. You would go to the main roster and you were there now. Whereas what they're saying is that there's a little bit more flexibility now. So you can go to the main roster, but you can like finish up your stories in NXT. It's not kind of as it was. It's not as strict as it was. So, for example, if Trick was to get called up now, they would allow him to kind of finish off with TNA and rather than vacate the belt, because we saw that. I mean, Paige had to vacate the championship, the NXT Women's Championship, when she got called up. So we have seen things like that. Back in the day when you got called up, that was it. Like, you're on the big leagues now. So, NXT just has to carry on without you. But they're saying there's a little bit more flexibility now. That coming from Fightful Select. Johnny, thank you. So WWE has trademarked to file these names Bravo Americano and Rayo Americano. So obviously we know about Rayo and Bravo. We heard those names on Monday, but it seems like they want to give them the Americano surnames, which makes sense. So WWE has filed those trademarks. So Johnny, thank you. Wrestle purists just showing us that moment. So let's see if we can take the sound down. So this, what do I tell you? What do I tell you? This is your show. F them all. I don't trust no one who's. It's only about you. It's only about us. Don't ever forget. Smash them all. Take everybody out. This is the only thing that mattered. You understand? So that is what was said. So this is what was said between Roman and Jey. Jimmy, of course, just standing, shaking his head in the background. Interesting. Right, obviously we had NXT and there was chaos at the end of that episode. We are building towards a showdown. Used to be an invasion, but it's now a showdown, and that is next week. Well, here's some footage of the NXT stars heading to the back after the chaotic ending to NXT.
Ridiculous! Who do they think they are? This is harder! This is not over!
Even Ava was upset. I'm not sure what Sean was doing.
Hey, listen. Get back, good for nothing. I don't want to get this.
I like this.
This is some BS. I have no clue how I got pulled into a bunch of crap that I don't give a damn about. But if I'll be damned, if people are gonna come into my house that I've been carrying on my freaking back for the last year and a half and try and take off my plate. I've been hungry for my whole career, and I've been eating good. Nobody's taking food from me, baby.
Really good.
This is our home! Behind TNA!
Did you see what everyone else did to the camera, just passing comments, right? Some people didn't acknowledge it or talk to it at all. Who was the one person that walked past but then came back and cut a pretty lengthy promo? Ethan Page. I mean, that to me is experience. That to me is when we say maximize your minutes and make the most of every opportunity. That is the living embodiment right there. Ethan walked past the camera, maybe didn't even notice it at first, and then went, hang on, I've got an opportunity here, came back, ranted, got his promo out, used more camera time than anyone else, more presence than anyone else, moved on. I mean, if you just keep doing that, you are going to maximize your exposure. And, you know, very, very good. I was very impressed with Ethan for going back. I thought it was very impressive. So that's WWE. Let's go shall we? I just thought this was funny. In the show, they did a split screen. Obviously, we had Leon Slater, who I believe is on the TNA team for next week's Survivor Series matches. There's Santino. Matt Cardona was shown going to meet them. So you kind of go, right, Matt's on the team. No, he didn't make the team. That means that he went and had a meeting. And as soon as he left, they went, nah. Which just made me laugh because I'd forgotten about this until like I saw this clip and I was like, oh yeah, they did show him in the office and they must have decided after, now we're all right. Actually, yeah, now we've spoke to him, I don't fancy it. So I was like, well, that's harsh, isn't it? That's harsh. Right, here's Kelani. Kelani is channeling her inner Stone Colds. Stone Cold, of course, was representing WCW during, like, the invasion. And she's just kind of saying, look, you know, I'm not the first to do this. But I don't know, man. It's not a good look, this, for Kelani. It's not a good look, this. Because she's become TNA Knockouts champion. And she's now representing TNA. So the NXT fans are going to be upset with her. And there was plenty of people shouting traitor at her. But also the TNA fans are going to be upset with her because she's not a TNA talent. She's got a belt that she shouldn't really have. And also, like, she's now took the leader of the women's TNA team away from a TNA talent. So, I mean, this just ain't good for her. This just ain't fair play, her trying to spin it. I do respect that, but this ain't good, right? I want to show you these because these two connect. So, Edward, thank you. So, here's Roman sending a heartfelt message to a kid battling cancer. I didn't know whether to play this or not because obviously it's a personal thing for the kids. But there is footage of the kid actually receiving the message. And apparently the kid is fighting against leukemia. And of course, we know that Roman has been battling with leukemia. So I just think this is a really touching video. And I think it's something people would probably like to see if they've not seen it. And as we said, it's a really great video of the kid kind of receiving the message. So we'll look at that after. Here's the OTC one.
Omer, what's going on, buddy? It's the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns here. I heard a lot about you, and I heard you're a very popular young man, so I just wanted to kind of jump on the bandwagon here and send my love, send my prayers to you and your family. I know you're going through a lot. I understand you've been diagnosed with leukemia. It's always a little bit different for each of us, but I just wanted to kind of give you an example of someone who made it to the other side, someone who was very lucky, and there's no reason why you can't be the same. As long as you just stay with your family, stay around your loved ones, rely on them, do everything that they ask you to do, try to be as healthy as possible, and just try to relax. Just try to put it all in God's hands, and just know that people from Hollywood to UFC all the way to the WWE, we're all thinking about you. We're all praying for you. So just sending my best to you, buddy. Be good, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, you can fault WWE for so many things, right? There's obviously lots of things in 2025 that felt like they've not been clicking and frustrating. John's heel run, I think, has frustrated people, and WrestlePalooza kind of felt like it underwhelmed. But when it comes to this sort of work, when it comes to this sort of charity work and being there for the kids, you just cannot fault them. Absolutely. It makes you so proud, to kind of be connected with this. So, Shakeem, thank you, because here's Omar receiving the message.
Neler oluyor dostum? Ben Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Senin hakkında çok şey duydum ve çok popüler bir genç olduğunu duydum. Bu yüzden buradan sana ve ailene sevgilerimi göndermek istedim.
Amazing, isn't it? Just amazing. Amazing. Right, talking of amazing, Edward, thank you. Here's Jordan Grace. She said the curls will be back. Oh, I didn't notice this on the show, what had happened, right? But this was her the other day. So this is her kind of going and getting rid of the curls. And then she re-emerges, straight hair. And now I'm wondering, what the hell did she have on the show? I mean, you've got to remember that I'm a guy. I don't notice these things. I didn't notice what hairstyle she had. I feel like women straight away will have noticed what her hair was like. I don't notice these things. I'm not meant to notice these things. I'm not biologically set up to notice these things. So obviously she had a match the other day. Her hair got cut by Blake Monroe. This is her being all emosh. Kind of walking through this magic door where I don't know. I mean, it just seems magic. It changed her hair immediately. And there we go. That's what she came back out as. So very fun. Very fun. Okay, this is great news as well, right? So Stephanie went to the White House, went to the Oval Office, along with Triple H, and basically got this sorted. So I cannot begin to describe how proud I am of Stephanie McMahon, her dedication to Connor's cure, and tireless advocacy in the fight against pediatric cancer over the past decade has been truly inspiring. Today's executive order, which she spearheaded, marks a historic breakthrough in the incredibly important cause. Love it. Love the picture. We can see some kids in there as well. There's Stephanie, obviously Linda there, Triple H there, Donald Trump there, right? Desk is there, and love it, right? The only thing I would say is it doesn't say what the executive order actually does. So I did a bit of digging, right, to try and find out what this actually was. And apparently it's really cool. So apparently they've said that once AI is really up and running and they're really starting to move forward with AI, one of the first things that they're going to get AI to kind of look into is like cancer in kids, children's cancers. And so they're going like pediatric cancer. They're going to have a AI look into that. So that was the executive order, which I thought was really interesting. I don't know, obviously, where AI is. We know it's not perfect. Certainly, if you look at some of the pictures that get generated, I mean, there's still clearly issues. But the kind of AI that we have compared to what the government has got access to, I don't know if there's a difference there. Plus, also, I mean, they've got the cutting edge access to the cutting edge kind of stuff. So, yeah, apparently they're going to use AI to prioritize tackling this, which... yes, brilliant. That sounds amazing. So I don't know when we're going to, be able to make breakthroughs or anything. But yeah, I mean, I think that's really clever that people are thinking about this now. So very good. There we go. That was that. Right, let's have a look in the fun folder. We've just got loads from Asuka. She's just having a great time. So she had a lot of fun with Rhea last week. Now she's having a lot of fun with Io. So shout out to Black Mass Design. They do brilliant work. They've created this Disney Pixar Blue Mist poster, which looks like a really fun film. I would so go and watch that. That's a Disney Pixar Blue Mist. So Jess, thank you, my friend. Looks really good. Canon, thank you. Here's Asuka said, I visited the museum today and there was a special limited time exhibition with a blue theme. These works are truly magnificent. They're by an artist named Asuka. She is such... I mean, look at it. It's so good. It's so good. Because they are works of art, aren't they? And look how awkward she's made them. And now she's put them in frames and she's mocking them online. I mean, this is such a great way to embarrass your opponents and to generate, like, heat. And also, because, I mean, you can imagine all the Rhea stands coming after Asuka now. But not only that, like, it keeps the feud on the agenda. It's a great use of social media. It's funny. Goated tweet. Shakeem, thank you. So obviously we saw Ric Flair in a restaurant doing a plank the other day and we were like, what? And even Charlotte was like, Dad, no, do it in a gym. So she took him to a gym and did the plank with him. So there we go. She was probably like, oh, if you're that good, let's see who can last the longer. I mean, fair play to him. I mean, we know his health struggles. We know that he's knocked on death's door a few times. So here he is doing a plank for over 3 minutes, I mean, I get tired just saying the word, so respect. So showing him the ropes, says Charlotte. Right, Aaron, thank you, my friend. Here is Speed catching up with Randy. And Speed jokingly went for an RKO, but Randy's wife warned him. He wasn't going to really hit it. But he was like, you owe Bron Breakker one, right? You shouldn't be coming after me. You definitely owe Bron Breakker one after what he did to you at the Rumble. And then he did say as well, I'll be seeing you in a few weeks. So Randy and Speed are collaborating on a project in a couple of weeks. Speed said he wants to get revenge on Bron Breakker. Very good. Trenton as well sent it over. Appreciate it, buds. Brady, thank you. So here's just a very, very quick clip of Alexa kind of getting the motion capture for the Call of Duty mobile game.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season. Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile.
So it's really, really quick, but I didn't know that she did this work. I thought they just had a pretty generic computer model and they just put like an Alexa skin on it. I didn't realize that they'd actually got her in to do like motion capturing and stuff like that. So that's pretty fun, isn't it? That they kind of went to that level of detail. Yeah, very cool. So there we go. Alexa and Undertaker obviously coming to this Call of Duty mobile game. We've been looking at that in Unseen. Mark Firefly Forever, thank you. Return take out the Vision, have a match against the Vision, get taken out by the Vision. Return, take out the Vision, have a match against the Vision, get taken out by the Vision. Return, take out the Vision. And there's EO looking at a picture, and it's a picture of happier times. Sad face. Sad face. Not a sad face from Asuka, though. Asuka definitely winning social media right now. Right, Junkwax Obsessed. Congratulations. Managed to get AJ Lee's first cards in 10 years. That is nice. Junkwax Obsessed. Really cool. Tony said, another day, another cards. My husband is crazy. This is definitely not being let go for any amount at the card show. It's very nice. Mint condition. It's got, look at that. Lovely. Gold kind of like refractor type thing. Classy. So, Tony, a lovely addition. Raymond, shout out to you. Got his first ever like and reply from Lexis King, which is really, really cool. So, Raymond, congrats. Mitchell got an autograph from Maven. To Mitchell, appreciate the kind words and support. All the best. And then they're signed by Maven. That's brilliant. That's really good. So, Mitchell, congrats. And Blake02 said, this was me back in 2009. Wow. You look just like Hardcore Hollywoods. That's really impressive. Straight after the match, I was 8. Oh, okay. My bad. I was 8 at the time. Watching him live and meeting him really solidified my love of pro wrestling. So, Blake02, that is really, really cool. That is really cool. Right, let's do thanks and let's get out of here because this video was late anyway. I need to go to bed. So, little bit of a fan. Claire Webb, He Who Smiles, Edwards, Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Wild Child Billy, Ivan, the Elite Pro Wrestling Forum, Edwards, All Game 17, Chris Knowles, Wrestling Voids, Chanel, Chris Knowles, Big Bam, Nails and NY, come and get the tea. Oh, yeah, come and get the tea. Nails and NY, shout out to you. Nico, appreciate it, bud. Raymond, Michael, Sweet Chin Wrestling, He Who Smiles, Armando, Silverback Walker, Claire Webb, and the Wrestling Warrior. Quite a bit in there. Really do appreciate all the support on this video series. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We're back later with our Evolve watch along. We always start an hour before so that we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Then we watch Evolve live on Tubi. Then, of course, we'll be doing an Unseen after. So plenty on the way. But wherever you are in the world, have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye for now.